Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hope my stream starts up soon. I'm excited. I wonder who will come to see me. I hope people come to see me. I'm excited. Huh? Oh, somebody showed up in the chat. Hello, Mouse Pointer 12. It's the cat. How you doing? I'm doing good, Mouse Pointer. I got to play a fun game of Repo with you. And I was such a newbie, I didn't realize that I should have been streaming during that. Dang it. Didn't figure that one out. Ah. Oh, we got Redberg in there saying hello, Pink. That's me. I'm Pink. Roxy. I'm Roxy. Hello. We got Staz giving head pets. Oh, head pets. Head pets. Head pets. Ah, wah, wah. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. I love head pets. Oh my gosh. Tupandra Stroz Jesus. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Muchos, yeah, always be streaming. Stream. Alright, I was very excited about doing a stream. Wait a second. Oh! Hi! My gosh, get over here. What are you doing over there? Just watching me? It's kind of weird. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Weird. Come around front. I'm just chilling out. I'm enjoying sitting in Finn's apartment. Cause it works, it's really performant, and it's an advertisement for all the virality stuff. And I'm really excited because virality is next week. What is it? Oh, it's a virtual convention. I dig it because I don't have to go anywhere. Yeah. I'm going to be at Anthrocon too, and that's going to be a problem. I have to drive 5.5 hours to get there. So, like, yikes, right? Yeah. Heckin' yeah. So heckin' yeah. I hope y'all are having a great Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you had a great May. Happy May Eternity. And all that stuff. Yeah. Oh gosh. 'Tis the season for cons. Yeah. So my last job, all I was doing was working on every single holiday because there were holiday sales. In retail, people want to shop because they got the day off on a holiday. So they make the most boku bucks on a holiday. So we never got the holidays off. And to ask for a holiday off is just like, oh my gosh. My gosh, are you a special little case for asking off for a holiday? To be with all the people that give us the money. So yeah, it wasn't great in the long run. Fursuit Friday? Heck yeah. My fursuit is my VTuber that you guys know from all my other streams that I drew in live 2D. But this is me in VR. This is one of my favorite ones in VR. It's got face tracking on it. And stuff. So yeah, I love to be able to express myself. However it works. Meow. I've been super hesitant to do VRChat streams because having OBS run and VRChat run at the same time, my system's like, what the heck you trying to do, Roxy? That's crazy as heck. It's wacky, wild, wily, wacky, all that stuff. Yeah. Redberg needs to take some selfies. Do you have a fursuit, Redberg? I hope it's cool. I've been talking to a bunch of friends that went to Confuzzled this past weekend. heckin' wild. My friend Photographer even made a world in VRChat full of all of the 3D photos that he took because he was an American guest at the convention, showing off his cool fursuit and showing off the cool documentary that he's in called The Reality of Hope. My friend Photographer, the co-director of the cleanup crew that I'm in and that I'm constantly talking about, trying to get y'all to watch, is he gave his kidney to his VRChat friend, and they made a documentary about it called The Reality of Hope. And that got given to Hayu, a fantastic VRChat creator that made a couple things in this world and a couple other things in virality. In fact, his job is working for making virality things, music. So that's where I'm connected to beautiful people who did beautiful things. But I'm just me. I'm just a friend of people. So yeah, that was last weekend. That was Confuzzled. My friend Photographer was talking about the cool time he had there. He was there in closing ceremonies on stage in fursuit with a microphone in the mouth like, "Hey guys, what's up?" You know, the dream, right? If you got a fursuit, you got to talk to people. That's the funnest thing ever. Nah, I got to keep up with chat. Mouse Pointer says, "I'm a school bus driver. I don't panic." Yeah, my gosh. Congrats on having a job. Maybe that's a job for me. I'm openly trans, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of fun things can happen in terms of me getting a new job. Yeah, I should be on here going looking up LinkedIn to see if I can I can crack the code for becoming a popular person and getting a job. That's the dream of having a job. You gotta eat the microphone. So, huge apologies, folks. My audio is coming from my headset, so it's not going to be as cool as my regular headset that has all the cool stuff put into it. We're kind of stuck with the VRChat headset mic, so it's not going to be as good. But at least you can hear me. Now, the other times I've done VRChat, I've taken a mod mic and then clipped it to the side of my helmet. And you'll notice in those streams, if you've seen any of them, it kind of bounces and rattles and clunks against my face. Clack, 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 clack. It's not best. It's not ideal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the VOD of this to see how it did. How'd we do, Roxy Cat? How'd we do? I guess we'll find out. And stuff. So yeah. I want to fill the entire 3 hours with hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys. I get to enjoy sitting in a chair right now. This is the dream. This is what I usually do. So I'm sitting in a chair when I'm talking to you guys. And it's really, really fun. I'm usually playing my main game that oops, what's that face? I don't want to do that face. So what I usually do is play Stardew Valley on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. In fact, on Wednesday, we had a 6-hour stream. I'm telling you, it was pretty fantastic. I should probably talk about my schedule. What's my schedule look like? Can I do this while I'm in VR? I wonder if I can do this. Because I'm telling you, joysticks, a lot harder to do than, say, a keyboard. All right, here we go. Is me. Does me. Here's my week this week. My schedule this week. Let me do this. Is that better? Nope. There. Whatever. I didn't think about this. Okay. We have this week 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, That's what's happening. That's what's hot. We're doing this is our rando day, and we figured out what we were doing on this day because I put it in a vote in chat. I put it in a vote. I was like, hey chatters, what should I do on Friday? Should I play more Okami? Should I play VRChat? Or some other new mystery game? The vote was cast. 3 people said VRChat. So we're in VRChat, everybody. The people have spoken. So that's how that happened. Tomorrow, I'm going to be working on artwork. Now, I was planning on just doing one more emote last week, but there were hype trains, and it was crazy. It was crazy fun. It was the first time I ever had a level 3 hype train. It was fantastic. So I was like, I need to draw a train. Now, I'm known for drawing like boobs and things. Boobs are not a train. So I was like, cool. Picture of train. Reference. All right, go. Draw a picture. Yes. Then I'm like, how do you animate the wheels? How do you do it? What? And then like my brain kind of like collapsed on itself. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's terrible. I was very, very sad. Let me just take this off the screen. But we're going to do an emote tomorrow. Yeah. All right. I can catch up with chat better. Last part said Papa John's grilled chicken, bacon, pepperoni, and pineapple, and extra cheese, and Alfredo with stuffed crust, and garlic sauce. Heckin' yeah. That is some tasty, tasty stuff. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to someday having enough money to order out. Yeah, I'm gonna be at Anthrocon because a friend of mine actually paid for me to be there, so I can help run a panel. You enjoyed it, Mass Pointer? I'm happy. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. That's what it's all about. If you're gonna have something spectacular, you might as well enjoy it. But I'm gonna go to Anthrocon. Now, how can you go to a convention without a job? Simple. Somebody actually paid for me because they want me to help run a panel. There's gonna be a panel there called Meet Anthrocat. Now, who the heck is Anthrocat, right? Anthrocat is the virtual mascot of the convention. If you look at the Anthrocon social media, you'll see little videos from an adorable virtual cat named Anthrocat. My friend Tater's voice comes out and reads off really important information about the convention. And I'm doing the acting. I'm doing the body acting. His voice is coming out of my face, and I'm moving my body around to try to make it look like the voice is actually naturally coming out of me. It takes a couple takes, but the longer the copy, the more takes it takes. Because it's just like, well, in that paragraph of dialogue, it kind of ends with this, and then the next paragraph thing, it kind of ends with this. So like, I gotta remember all that as I'm doing the acting. Pretty wacky stuff. So basically, they're paying for me to be there just so I can just go, hi. I helped make Anthrocat. I'm one piece of the puzzle of this virtual mascot for this enormous convention. Now, what was the most recent thing that I did as Anthrocat? That was putting out a breaking news message that they were at 75% sold out status. This is the first year in all the years of history of Anthrocon that they're going to be sold out after a certain amount. They're already at 75%, and they're rapidly climbing. I think last time I looked, it was 79%. But like, I'm not a reporter. I'm just the actor that is reading the teleprompter, as it were. So yeah, I usually they don't tune into old Roxy Cat for your convention news. So I'm not going to offer that. Meow. Yeah, Condor 64, yeah. And Anthrocondor? See, these, you guys should be on staff. There's so much needed. They got so many questions. And they have a committee of people to come up with all this cool information and stuff. We have this cool person who's going to be wearing a suit of AnthroCat at the convention. His name's Bear. And he's going to be performing AnthroCat. So that won't be me. If you're at the convention, you see a fursuit of AnthroCat walking around, that's not going to be me. Because I'm the virtual one. I'm the one that does the least work. I do the least work. I just do the acting. So heckin' yeah. I hope you're doing well too, Uncle Grumpus. Yeah. Listens to Rambly Raccoon Train song because it's cute. Yeah. Tune into Roxcat to hear the muse. The muse! Oh. Yes. So there's a cat-based sword I found out about that I can get my paws on in Stardew Valley. Now, I don't know how I would find out about this in other way than to look at the wiki or look at all these YouTubes on giving me tips on how to get stuff, cool, fun, secret stuff. It's basically an in-game thing to let you know that the makers of the game are fans of Terraria. So I'm going to do something in the game to get my paws on something that is cat-related. Cat-related. Yes. Cat-related. So, that's all I'll say for now. We're going to be playing Stardew Valley again on Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday is going to be Stardew Valley. Wednesday is going to be Stardew Valley, probably late. Probably another 6-hour one, just like last time. And Thursday is going to be my day off. And it's going to be my first day of Ferality Somna. Yeah? Yeah. The next Ferality is next week. So, but I still want to stream, right? So I usually stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, Stardew Valley days, and Friday, Saturday, my random VRChat day, we're going to say, and then my Saturday art stream. Now, my VRChat day on Friday, 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be showing off Ferality. How? My computer is a piece of toast. If it breaks, this will be a travesty. I don't know. This world is running okay. Maybe I'll be all right. You never know. Yeah. So heckin' yeah. I hope you enjoy it. That'll be next week. But I'm telling you, I am so addicted to Stardew Valley. I got the itches. I got the itches. I want to play it. I want to play it all. I didn't play it last night off stream. And then I'm just scratching. My brain's just scratching on the inside. Like, oh, you gotta play more. You gotta play more. You gotta play more. So that's where I'm at with the game. And I'm glad I get to share my addiction with you. Oh my gosh, we have Duff Wolf. We have Duff Wolf here. Oh my gosh, and you're on Twitch? Heckin' yeah. I'm gonna give a shout out to my friend Duff Wolf. Y'all remember Duff Wolf? That was my first collab. My first heckin' collab. Can I type from this? I'm gonna type really slow and it's gonna be really pitiful. Typing, yeah. It's gonna be so cool, 'cause you'll see me typing on the thingy, but my computer's gonna cry if I try to do anything crazy. Hey, Duff is on my YouTube. Hey, I see that. Heckin' yeah, Crash Cat, hello. Friend of people. I like friend of people. friend of people is a friend in my book. Yeah. All right. Shout out time to my friend Duffluff. I'm gonna tell you something, Duffluff. My best TikTok short is giving props to my friend Duffluff. My best one ever. Most people in the world have seen it because they are so jazzed with how happy I am that Duffluff is visiting. Crazy, right? Algorithms, right? I think it's a good thing. All right, I've done it. I did it! I did it in VR. I can type in VR. Y'all done messed up now. Roxy got the ability to type. Yeah, you can play some Helldivers, Monster Hunter. Yeah. Playing Risk of Rain 2 lately? Yeah, Duffluff. I saw that there was a cool custom character that looked like your big buff wuff character in your Risk of Rain 2 game. I was like, how'd he do that? He likes this game. He's good at game. I like this guy. He play a good game. Yeah. So that's what I was doing. Yeah. Yeah. Claim and redeem stretch. Now the cool thing about our stretch redeem today in VRChat is you get to actually see my arms go up. Wow! Wow! Yeah. You made that Duffluff. Dang it. That's so cool. They're so freaking cool. Man, I got friends that are really good at making stuff. Really, really talented people. I'm loving it. Big stretch payoff. Heckin' yeah. All the stretching you can possibly enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I'm like Tony Stark. Yep, I can stream in VR. I don't need to type. And I just wiggle around and then I can make it all work. Duffluff is giving me a view and a chat action over here on the YouTube. Yeah. Coffee Pot, welcome. My good friend Coffee Pot, welcome. So, Coffee Pot, we did not play a round of marbles on stream today because my computer would cry. Yeah. Duffluff, there's trolls. Okay. Phantom. Trolls. Alright, Phantom, I need a little bit more information. I don't have my Discord. My Discord needs attention. Well, I'm gonna walk away from the screen and try to take care of it on Discord. Don't go anywhere, guys. Okay. My Discord is being overrun by people posting stuff. Okay. Now I gotta turn on Discord. I hope my computer doesn't crash. Sorry that you guys are just staring at my ass. The only reason I'm being attacked right now is because they knew that this was the moment that I was the most vulnerable. This was it. All right. Is there any one of you in chat? Can any one of you be a mod for me? Anyone? Can anyone help me? Anyone? All right. So I got to figure out how to stop them. Oh, it looks like Duffluff got him. Duffluff got him. All right. Yay. Duffluff says they got him. Discord trolls. All right. I will leave my Discord open. Can't look at it right now. Because they knew in this moment, this very moment, I was weak. And it's only because of one reason only. It's because I posted when I was going to be posting on YouTube. They're like, yep, all right, this is the one. Everybody climb aboard your camels and stuff. Climb aboard your dark horses. Ride. We attack the cat. So that sucked. If I click the arrow icon on where you got server settings, there's a report raid button. If you click the arrow icon on where you got server settings in Discord. They knew what they were doing. It's like, all right, boys, saddle up. This is when this cat, who's pink. We don't like pink. We're not cotton to the pink. Discord, the report button is red. They won't keep you down, Roxy. Okay. So, this is why I was able to make my friend Duffluff into a mod. This was the reason. We found it. Hopefully, all I saw was that, yep, Duffluff got him. Got some bots. Yeah. Thank you, Duffluff. Thank you. Cool. I will be able to look at this. Thank you, Duffluff. Thank you. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They're like, well, I stream Stardew Valley, and I'm on my computer during that time. But if I do a VRChat stream, that's when I'll be vulnerable, right? That's when I'll be vulnerable. Like, oh no, this poor cat. It's this cat cannot possibly withstand our raid in this moment. Thank you, Duffluff. Yeah. The solution should be I take down my Discord. Because I don't know if that's helping me talk to people. All right, Mouse Pointer 12, it's been open for months. In this very moment, in the next 2 hours, you can't join, unfortunately. Not in these next 2 hours. But in 3 hours, then yes. And how can you do that? How can you find my Discord? Where is it? Where is it? There's a link on this page that you're on right now. That's right. All you gotta do is click on it. No problem, Phantom. And thank you so much, Duffluff. Now, where the heck were we? That killed a good couple minutes. Thank you for bringing it up, Phantom. Yeah, Phantom, I know that you're a mod for my friend's stream. So I'm glad that you had your mod ears on. Mouse pointer 12. I'll say this one thing. If you go through all the people that you've joined on your Discord, if one of the faces is a pink cat, it's me. Discord lurker, 90% of the time I don't say anything, I just leave reaction emotes here and there. So Discord for me right now is just where I'm advertising that I'm gonna go stream. I do it like on 30 different Discords before I stream. It's exhausting. Wish I didn't have to do that. I think the only people that are actually seeing these ads are other people that are about to post their own ad. They'll go like, well, that's cute. And that's the best I can do. Hey, Foxy. Duff ignores all pings. Yeah, I'm on so many Discords that like I miss things. Discord is tough, fragmented. Yeah. I think part of the collapse of my brain involves how complex Discord is, how much of your attention it requires, because a little number in red in a little red circle will appear in the lower right corner of every icon when there's activity. 80% of the time, I right-click and say, hit the button to say I've read the message, and then I won't see it. Every server, every single server, everybody wants your attention. Everyone is trying to get their stuff out there. Everyone is trying as hard as they can to let you know that they're streaming, because it's hard. Streaming's hard because I don't want to say it's a fight. You just need to get yours out there too. It's like, if you like streaming, right? If you like watching streams, you're going to see as many streams as you want. If you can't, there's no point where you're like, oh, I can't just, there's just no streams that I want to see right now. There's going to be at least 5 or 6 happening all at the same time. So I turn them all in, and then like I hit mute on the tabs. I can easily mute the tabs in the web browser I use. So I'll have 6 of them running at once, and then I'll tab on the one that I want to actually interact with and talk with them for a little while. And then I'll go to the next one. But like, I only got one brain, 2 eyes, 2 hands, and all that, 2 ears. So I don't see it all. I can't see it all. It's not possible. I see a lot of people talking to me on Discord. Oh my gosh. Which ones are people and which ones are bots? My gosh. Is this the moment? Is this the moment where I look? I think I gotta change the battery in my headset. But I'm gonna wait until we're on a break to do that. Yeah. Nightbot, thank you. So I got from Nightbot, if anybody wants to fund anything, 1 brain, 2 eyes, 8 cups of water, 1 shower, 2 meals. Yeah. If anybody wants to fund anything on my throne, that's just a little extra thing to me coming up with ideas of like, well, what are my favorite things? What are they? And I've been able to like make lists of things. If anybody out there is just like, I want Roxy to be happy, but I don't have $1 billion. Well, that's good. Because like, if you had $1 billion, I don't think you'd be talking to me. Yeah. All the fun things. And like everybody else, like every other streamer, if you can help out, it's really appreciated, because it'll save my life in the long run. We have a new follow from Malcone12. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Coffee Pot. Oh my gosh. blush. Where's my blush face? One of these is a blush face. I don't know. Yeah. Redberg, 6 hours sleep. Lately, I haven't been able to get over 7 hours of sleep. I always seem to wake up around the same time. Mouse Pointer 12, thank you so. I hope you can follow me. I hope it's not above. Yeah, Mouse Pointer 12, thank you so much for the follow. Wah 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 wah. Yeah. Heckin' yeah. So yeah, we're just chilling out. We're having a fun one. Yeah, I have friends that do dancing streams, right? Well, they'll get up and they'll boogie until they run out of energy. I don't know if I can do that. Maybe after some time, after I exercise a little more. You know, when things aren't so crazy in my life. That would be awesome. That would be heckin' cool. All right. Hi, Aurora Anand. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do a shout out to my friend Aurora Anand. And I'm going to do a shout out to Mouse Pointer 12. I'm going to do this from VR. I have the power. I have the power. I believe in it. I believe in myself. Did I do it? Nope, didn't do it. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. I'm telling you, so the reason why I haven't done the VRChat streams too often is that my system can barely run OBS and VRChat at the same time. It is a huge, humongous undertaking and a huge gift if I can get anything running at all. So you're gonna notice some chop. It's gonna be hard to look at, but gosh darn it, we're gonna give it a shot. The voters, we had 3 voters say your Friday stream should be that. Did I do it? I did it! Alright, cool. Alright. So yeah, I asked my friend, Taterbaiter, if he could recommend a new GPU for me that I could put on my throne. It's like, please. I don't know. I don't know how, I don't know which I need to have my stuff run better. Oh, everything is running so slowly because I have Discord open. I gotta close Discord, or else this thing will shut right down. Okay. Yeah, remind everyone to donate to the PC upgrade and pay the bills fund. Alright, Redberg, I'll do that. So, I guess you won't see it on the screen because my Ko-Fi link isn't on my screen. Dang. I gotta fix that. If you look in the bottom of, if you go beyond the screen, you'll see that there's a Ko-Fi link. If you're curious what it is offhand, it's kofi.com/RoxyCat. How do you spell my name? How do you spell my name? It's Roxikat. That's how you spell it. I know it's weird. I use an I instead of a Y, and a K instead of a C. I'll say, if it comes down to like giving a tip or some kind of money or something like that, should like make sure you're sending it to the right place. That's all I'll say. Yeah, thank you. Alright, thanks Coffee Pot. I hope I did a good job with that. Your biggest issue with your build is currently the CPU, not the GPU. Okay, so I need to upgrade my CPU. Coffee Pot knows exactly what my system is. On the bottom of the screen there, I listed what my PC is. My PC shows what I have. We just got a new follow from Nar the Narwhal. Thank you so much for the follow, Nar. Thank you. I hope I can entertain you today. That's what today's all about. That's what today's all about. Yeah. Fox Kitsune says, I most likely need a new main board too. Probably. Maybe. My friend in chat today, Coffee Pot, built my system. Not only did he build my system, he spent a long time on video chat with me to help instruct me on how to put things in, how to make sure I had the right amount of paste underneath the little CPU thingy. CPU? Yeah. Whatever it is, I just don't innately know. I'm an artist. I've just been lucky to have friends that know this stuff. It's a passion to so many people. When you're upgrading at a scene problem, yeah. Yeah, yeah. This is the system I have right now because of you. But like the needs that I had changed when I wanted to do more with VRChat. Now that I want to do thermal paste on my CPU lid, yeah. Just squirt it on there. Good stuff. Yep, I'm starting to know a little bit about it, but not reliably. Luckily, if you're in furry, you probably have friends that are into IT or have IT jobs or can answer questions for you. That's the goal, right? That you have your questions answered at least. And all I got are questions when it comes to stuff. Yeah. So yeah, my system is really not great with trying to run OBS and VRChat at the same time. That's the new goal. Not only running VRChat, but VRChat. Oh, Onikido, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Oni. Oh no. Onikido said, my doctor told me that I'm going deaf. The news that was hard for me to hear. Now, Oni, was that a dad joke or was that legit? Because I don't know if that's a dad joke or if that's legit. If that's a dad joke, then I will be able to laugh now. I can't laugh if it's a dad joke. Okay. Yay! Dad jokes. I'm all about the dad jokes. I'm of that age, but I gotta come up with mom jokes. You know? Yeah. So yeah. So there's an ad over here. You see it? Yeah. Virality Sumna. That's next week. That's gonna be cool. I hope you like it. I hope it's fun. Yeah. I hope it's fun. Oh my god, I hope my computer doesn't explode. While I tried to show off Virality Sumna with an underpowered computer. Trying to do a stream. What am I doing? Why am I going to do a VRChat stream of that? That's the worst idea ever. Well, I'm not really known for my good decisions. That's not what I'm about. Wolf Dad Duke. Hello, Wolf Dad Duke. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hello. Hello, welcome. Welcome, meow. Welcome. Thank you for coming by. I hope I can entertain you. Or at least just chit-chat a little bit and stuff. Yeah. I'd say we have 15 minutes until ads. Got my first bits of ads a little late. Muchos apologies for doing it a little bit late. I forgot. But what I like to do is I like to hit the ad button before we start. but I remembered like just like maybe 20 seconds too late. So we wound up starting a couple seconds late. So the ads button is going to surprise me in about 15 minutes, and then it's going to go, and then I could hit a button to make it, to do the ads ahead of its suggested thing. And if I do that, then it'll be less ads by like 3 minutes or so, I think. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But we do it. Ad jump scare, yes. So you guys don't see it, but a streamer knows when ads are coming because in their chat box, a big green box opens up at the top and says the ads are incoming, and then it has a little timer on it. And I was like, ugh. And there's something in my OBS that allows me to then hit a button to either snooze those ads or a button to run those ads in that moment. The minimum amount of ads that I think I could do was 3 minutes an hour, and that's what I do. Coffeepot says, I told my kids they should have been born in a different decade. They asked why. I said, because it's cheaper by the dozen. Is there a button to snooze or lose the ads? There's a button to snooze them for a little while. But only a short amount. 3 minutes an hour is what I do. Yeah, I talked to a lot of other streamers, and that's what they do. So I'm glad that's what you do. Wolf Dad Duke, thank you for coming by. If you're familiar with the streaming thing, you know how tough it is. you know it's not easy to get engagement and discovery, and to be unique. You could do 21 minutes an hour. That would be awful. That would be the commercial channel. I don't think anybody would watch my stuff if it was just all ads. Helicopter parenting, surveillance with love. My God, Coffee Pie, you're doing the dad jokes, and I'm my timing is awful. My kids call it helicopter parenting, but I prefer to think of it as surveillance with love. Huh? Is that better? Did I get it that time? I hope so. It was good. Oh my God! Thank you so much for the Thank you so much for the stretch. I think I'll do that. Blah. 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 That's a heckin' good stretch. Heck good stretch. Thank you so much for the heckin' stretch. Tactical Papa Paw to Pat. Call it a paternal reward. Pat. Oh. Hydrate. Wolf Dad Duke, thank you so much. I think I'll hydrate. This is my first hydrate redeem of the hour. Heckin' yeah. Fishky, my tail is so long. I don't know why it's so big. I occluded my hip tracker with my water jug. So my hips suddenly jumped up to the sky. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Wolf Dad. Thank you. Yeah. One of the things I need to do, as a new streamer, I need to add more fun things. So people can do stuff with their points. I bet everybody that's in stream has a ton of points. So I gotta make fun redeems, like to throw stuff at my head. Everybody has stuff to like abuse your streamer. Abuse them. But maybe that'll help. If you guys can like poke me or give me like things to chase or whatever. Maybe that's what I need to do. I see what works for other people. You got the anvils to the head? Yeah. So my usual, so this is me in VR right now. For the rest of the week, I have my live 2D streamer, VTuber. And I'm stuck with using VTube Studio. But I know that there's stuff in VTube Studio I can use. Like, you can click a thing, you can make a thing, attach it to your head. And then it's like, you got a hat. You got a hat. Something like that. But I haven't put the time into it to figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, anvils to the head. Yeah, because that would kind of work for me too. To do that kind of stuff. Like, I was back in the day, I was also of the persuasion that I enjoyed being a toon. So I think that would work. If I did that. I think that would work. Yeah. Yeah. Twitch integrated throwing is a great app. Yeah, I want to learn more about this stuff. I want to, like... Because, like, at this point, making more stuff, I need to know what you want. And then I gotta learn how to make it happen. You know. So there's that. My system is so slow. I move a window and suddenly it's like, I'll just appear over here. Alright. I think we are at ad time. I'm gonna have my ad jump scare in a couple minutes. Top of the hour, we have our ads. I used VTuber Plus for those redeems. VTuber Plus. Okay. VTuber Plus. Alright. Wolf Dad, do you have a VTuber that is like a VRChat 3D avatar, or do you have like a drawing? Definitely need head pats. Yeah, I joke that like I do this for the head pats. I want to be constantly going, oh, yeah, good girl, yes, I'm a good girl. 3D, yeah. There's like so many more things you can do with a 3D avatar. There's so many things, like if we scroll down, you get like knocked to the side or something like that. Everyone's getting knocked out of their chair. Things like that. It's like I'm stuck with what I drew in live 2D. Like, I can't even move the arms around. I can't even put like a leap motion 2 thing around my neck and have the arms do anything, because it's pictures. It's just pictures that I drew. You got a lot of work and rarely get to work on your avatar? Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, because like, I've seen like a really successful VTuber basically in VR and working on the program to like set up redeems. Like, his time while he was in VR was setting them up. And then I tune in the next week and he's got tons of redeems and like all these freaking hype trains and all this insanity is happening. He's got some kind of shock treatment thing happening. With every tip, he gets a shock or something. I don't know if I could do that, because I'm worried that my heart will explode. But you know, I want to do what I can do. I want to entertain people. I want to make it worth it. Yeah, Live 2D can react to the throwing app. Heck yeah! You know, I've seen people do that. I've seen Live 2D avatars reacting to things like that. Nice. Twitch integrated throwing. Okay, that's a new app. Now that I'm in VR, I can't write stuff down. Twitch integrated app. Remember that, Roxy Cat? Remember it. All right. It's locked in. Telling you though, if I'm in VR, someone's like, oh yeah, I know exactly how you can do that. First you open the program, then you flip the inverse of this, you move this over, you move that over this, then you delete this, and then plus those things together, and then that's done. And I'm like, you told me something in VR, like I'm gonna remember it. Whatever happens in VR stays in VR, because it's not gonna be in my memory by the time I take the headset off. By the time my headset's off, all I'm thinking is like, oh my gosh, I'm too old for VR. Yeah, that's Visky. That's what it is to me. You'll DM it to me. Yes, Duff, I love you. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Hydrate. We gotta hydrate. We got my second hydrate of the dealio. Oh my god. Are we about to have ads happen? We're gonna have ads happen. Before you know it, we're gonna be adding and subtracting, all that stuff. I'm gonna be panicking. My VRChat runs great if I don't have OBS going. So, seeing everything double and triple and flip around. Duffwolf, that is a fantastic name. Yes. Twitch integrated throwing system. Yes. Thank you. You linked it to me in the Twitch, the itch.io page, the itch.io page for convenience. All right, Mr. Bezos. All right, Mr. Bezos. We're going to have an ad break where I'm going to take my headset off and mop all the sweat off my brow. And then we're going to pop back in and we're going to figure out what we're going to do here in VR. I'm loving the sitting and chatting thing, but I don't know if you guys want more than that. Let's figure it out, shall we? So let's have an ad break first. And I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Aboomo. All right, you should be able to hear me. Okay. Sorry, I thought I crashed. How bad was it? Ooh, I got a scrunkle going. We got a scrunkle live on stream. This is going great. This is going swell. All right, let's get this back. Back to it, gang. Hey, how scrunkled am I? Not that bad. Great job, Roxy. Great job. All right. Little scrunkly. Okay. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Yeah. Discord invite doesn't work. Yes. So Foxy Kitsune, a reminder. I just had a raid. So Discord invites will be paused for 2 hours. And hopefully that's enough time for the bots to stop raiding my Discord. And then in that time, hopefully I'll be able to get out of VR and have a look at what my situation is and fix it. And maybe ban the bots or something. Duff Wolf was able to ban the bots. So I think the next step would be for me to make a new Discord invite. I think that's what we do. Invites are on pause. Vishki, yes. You're an idea, man. We got to get you some big bucks. We got to get you on the books, as it were. All right. Get in the chair. Get on the chair. Roxy can't get in the chair, on the chair, through the chair. We're all about the chair. I want to get closer to my screens. Yes. At least I think I found all the problem messages. Thank you, Duff Wolf. Thank you, Duff Wolf. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I bet the problematic messages were really creative, like a bunch of things we can't say because of the TOS. Or maybe a bunch of things we don't want to say. And by saying it, then we get banned off of Twitch. Nice. All right, good. We're back. Taking a break was not easy, because then we got to like put everything back on and make sure everything's working. Yeah. Luckily, I have a pause button, so if I'm clearing my throat, I can hit a button and clear my throat. Oh my gosh. Winter Viking, welcome to the party. Oh my God, you gonna pet me? You gonna pet me on the little... La 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 la. Yeah. So the server bots, the good ones we use, managed to stop some of the slurs, but some of them were just lots of gross pictures I don't want to describe. Okay. So the pictures, right? Okay. Swell. I just had a little teleportation thing that flipped me around. All right. So now all my stuff is in the wrong place. Great. That's awesome. All right. Good. We getting a good scrungle happening? Live on stream, we got some free scrungling. All right. So we have our little impromptu desk over here. And let me move all the stuff where y'all can still see me. I should have my camera set to local so you can still see me as I move around. Looks good. Everything looks good. Trouble with teleports. Yeah. So my computer and my Quest Pro headset is like, every now and then is like, you know, this person is probably a foot to the left, rotated. So that rotates all my stuff, all my cameras, and all my bits and bobs. All right, good. I can stand up for a bit. Now I just gotta make sure I look into the camera, and that's you. Now I recontextualize the cameras we got. I don't think it looks bad. Get rotated. Tater, I'm telling you, Tatums are all about the rotation. And I'm not into it. I'm not into it as much. I get the rotation happening, and then I gotta complain about it. Not my favorite. Not my favorite dealio. Not my favorite. Because you're there, and then you're somewhere else. Not good. You got your chalky milk? Ah. I just finished up my chocolate almond milk that I put in my coffee this morning. Love it. Gotta give me some of that. So hello. Hello, my friend. Whoa. Now now this angle ain't so good. I don't know. Do you guys think it's good? I don't know. I don't know if this is the angle I'm going for here. Let me see if I can fix that. This one's supposed to be next to my face. Bam. That's better. No objection, says man called Brand. All right. You got to do what the guys like. That's what they taught me in the biz. The biz, like then we find out that Roxy had this long history working on the streets as a someone going from Broadway show audition to Broadway show audition. Hey, we see the Ferality thing. Now, I'm not sponsored by Ferality. So having all this Ferality stuff, it's kind of tacky, but I'm going to say Ferality is kind of cool. I don't hate it. This is a teaser for next week. I want to show off Ferality, and hopefully my computer doesn't fall apart. Hopefully, and now I think that the real goal is that someone's going to go like, dang it, I wish I could see this. I'm so upset that I can't see this. I'm just going to go to Ferality myself. I'm going to get a system I can handle it. There. Hello. We're pandering. Yeah. Yeah, we started off our stream with like a little camera behind my head as if you've entered Finn's apartment. Finn's apartment? Who the heck is Finn? So, Finn is the virtual mascot of the convention. Cute as button. Everybody loves Finn. There's all these little videos where he's got like some superpowers or something. It's fun. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, Claymoon, pet my head. Pet the cat. Claymoon redeemed hydrate. I will hydrate. I'm just gonna go get my water. I'm not gonna move my cameras around so you can stare at my ass. I'm just gonna get my damn water. Some people are all about like, this is what they really want. They want to have the camera stare into the ass. Clay redeemed a stretch. Heck, I'm gonna stretch. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah. Yeah. We did it. I don't know where my cameras are. I have everything else blocking the way. There we go. We did it. So we made it through our first hour. We made it through an hour of VRChat with only one raid from bots on the Discord. And what else? This is it. My stuff screaming as I take a break and then come back in, and it looks like the headset lost connection with my computer, and then reconnected by some strange miracle. One meower down. Yeah. One meower down. Vishka, we gotta get you guys. We gotta get you guys on the books. Just, it's just money. It's just. There's some good goddamn ideas. Good goddamn ideas. Ideas that keep us from sleeping at night. Good goddamn ideas. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So y'all can see why I'm nervous about doing a VRChat stream, because my system ain't burly enough to handle it so good. And because I don't currently have a job, justifying coming up with the finances for it isn't quite as quick and easy as you might imagine. One of my windows just got grabbed and was flying around my viewing area. Great. Good stuff. Love it. All about it. So let's see. We've seen this part of Finn's apartment. Let's see if I try to move locations in here, if my computer will cry. Because maybe there's some fun stuff we can look at. A little scrungle. We got a little live scrungling happening. Sweet. Can I turn my body without a scrungle? Telling you. This is what you tune into VRChat streams for the scrungle. You can't have just a scrungle. Yeah. You gotta earn the scrungle. So I have another tracker that just is on my head, and every couple seconds it resets and it fixes all my scrunglings. Is this my stretched redeem? This is a different kind. Oh, there's my arms over here now. All right, I'm waiting for hip go square again. I'm waiting for it to retrack and find my body. This is a long time for this thing to not be on. Is this on? Did this turn off? Oh, hey! I've been descrungled. Happy Drew! Happy Drew! After all this time, you can see me. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for looking at my shorts and things. It worked. It worked. My friend Happy Drew, everybody. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. We're in VR. We're in VR. We're doing a VRChat stream today. And incredibly enough, we just had a nice little scrungle. We're in Finn's apartment, and we were going to tour around and looking like the little mini VRChat world, so people get the little mini virality worlds that they have in here. I'm gonna move, and hopefully my computer doesn't cry. You like these shorts? Thank you so much. Oh, those shorts. I thought you were talking about the ones that I'm wearing. My gosh. The very idea. See, I like the little buttons on there. That's cute. Cute as heck, right? But yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much, Happy Drew. So I've been telling folks how that I do those every single day. I put one of those out every single day. I pay for a service called Nexus Clips. And then you feed it one of your stream videos, and then it waits a couple minutes while the robots on it are like, what would be interesting to look at? And then it takes a little segment from it, and then it slaps on some subtitles, and then you can go in and edit the subtitles. And then I can download that and then put it in DaVinci Resolve and do additional editing. Today I put on a DaVinci Resolve version of it, so that like I put on a little bit of me in VR, put a little clip of one of my redeems in there. Yeah. So I thought this one worked really well today. I was really happy with that. I try not to spend more than like a half hour on one of those, but when you're not working, you have the time to put stuff together like that. And it's really just to get on the algorithm, just to get seen on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, because nobody will know who I am otherwise. I can't bring new people in because Twitch doesn't... I mean, does Twitch recommend other Twitch streamers to you? Not really. But TikTok does. There's the For You section. It might put one of my videos in there, and then like 600 people will see it. Now, maybe one of those 600 people will go like, I actually want to see some of those live on Twitch. And then it'll all be worth it. If one person, since I've been doing it a couple months, I think maybe 2 people have come in. I know I have 3 fingers up, but like 2, come on. 2. All right. Maybe 3 people. Maybe 3 people showed up and they said, I came from TikTok. And I'm like, yes, it was all worth it. And it's all stuff that I pick. And it's like, that's actually kind of a funny moment. And mostly the memory is for me. Like, what did I like? What was fun and spontaneous? Sometimes something that showed up in chat was a great idea. And I'm getting ideas for how to get better. Y'all want to see some of the... I don't know if it's going to work. I'll move the cameras around when we get there. Yeah. Tough fluff. Oh, Roxy, I wanted to ask you a question about your shorts. When you upload to YouTube, do you click notify subscribers in the upload settings? I don't remember seeing a thing to click to be able to choose notify subscribers in the upload settings. Because I'm recalling Pirate Software said don't do that, because if you don't do that, it'll send it to people that aren't your current subscribers. That's what it's all about, right? You gotta send it to people that aren't your subscribers. That's the whole reason I'm doing it. Thank you, Duff Fluff. Yeah. I gotta figure out exactly where. Yeah, I've seen the same thing that you did. Someone told me that like everything that Pirate Software recommends doesn't always work, or it's outdated. But something like that makes sense and might still work. So that's something to double check. Something to double check to make sure if I did it right. Since I'm putting all this effort in, all this time, all these shorts, I want people to see them. I want people to see them and go like, that looks fun. I want to see what this looks like live. Or I want to watch some of their longer YouTube stuff. Because that's what it's all about, really. Twitch, yeah, that's what it's all about. Trying to get something for the effort. All right, let's see if we can do some exploration. I'm not sure how well this will look. How does this look? Oh, I moved. I moved. Did everything break? Everything break? Nope. Okay. Oh, almost. Oh, I moved a little bit. Okay. Double meaning of all this shorts talk. Should I do that? Should I just zoom in on my butt while I'm doing this? There. Oh, is the camera moving? Oh, camera is barely moving. It's following me, but it's not following me. Anchor. Local. Hey, okay. La na 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 na. Move a little bit more. Nope. Wow. If it goes in a wall, it takes all my clothes off. That's not great. That's not my favorite thing. I don't want to just take this this VOD down. But yeah, there are a couple frames where the renderer removed my clothes, but I don't have any bits. Okay. So yeah, if one of my cameras clips into the wall, it will remove my hair and my clothes. So, not ideal. All right. I hope I don't have to take down a 3-hour VOD because of one mistake. All right. Let's do these in order, shall we? Let's look at Luma first. Luma is the oldest one. Let's see what this does if I try to go through the portal. Alright, while my computer is crying, I'm switching between these mini worlds. Oh, it just goes into a completely new world. I did not want to do that. My computer don't like it so much. I'll have to reset all my cameras. Alright, good to know. Good to know. You can see how slowly that I'm loading this world. Luckily, the mini world it's loading is only 66 megs. Because over a certain amount my computer cries. Roxy Stream. Beta of Sokyo Dai, you're only an hour and a half late, so you didn't miss a thing. Today, we're doing a VRChat stream. And I just made a grave error, and that is hitting a portal that I thought was going to be... Oh no. Is this going to be a public world? I'll find out right away. Yeah. Thank you, Foxy Kitsune. Thank you, Clay Moon. Hopefully my computer can survive long enough to load this world. Yeah. We're seeing 43% and it's slowing down. Most likely will be public. Alright. I will immediately switch gears and switch worlds as soon as I'm in there. Because a public world, not good. You're probably going to immediately hear 800 slurs. And then this VOD will have to be taken down for 100% sure. So I'm going to instead hit this little button on the screen that says return to home. Because that is probably a better idea. Return to home. Yep. Might just click return to home now. I'll do that. All right. Good. Good. All right. So, moving worlds, not the best idea. Yeah, and these diamonds are actually my body. So we'll see how long it takes to actually make me visible. You're gonna love it. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Da, 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 da. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. Oh, wait. Check. I'm doing an impression of these little things that are trying to get me to do the camera drone. Eh? Huh. Yeah? Wow. I'm just diamonds. Well, I hope you like my new ultimate form, just a bunch of diamonds. Cause that's great. Yeah. This stream's going good. This is the stuff that I let people know it's probably gonna be a deal. Tuning into a VRChat stream for old Roxy Cat means you're gonna see a lot of scuff. A lot of scuff. This is all forever. Are my other pins good? Yeah. Well, here I am in the VRChat hub world. Isn't it great? Hope you like it. Yeah. Let me just get out of the spawn area. Ah, isn't this cozy? This is a nice cozy place, right? It looks like it'd be fun to do an entire stream from here. Yeah. Wow, this is the longest I've ever been without my avatar. Loading in a world. Not my favorite thing. It's weird your avatar isn't in cache though. Yep. So, since we're trying to figure out what's up, here's something else that might add to that. Yeah. I crash sometimes if someone changed avatars in front of me. Now that does seem like a cache thing. It's like a cache. Like there isn't enough data there to support someone suddenly having to download more stuff to the cache. Is it a cache thing? Can I empty my cache? It used to be something you can do in VRChat. Change caches. So what if I change my avatar? If I ask for it to do something else, let's see how much it tries to crash. All right, I told it to stop doing that and to change avatars entirely. So that probably added it to the list. Yeah. Awesome. Loving it. Loving it. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. What's the mouse poster say? Let's check it out. So a cool thing happened. Hey! What's this? Secrets revealed. Now you can see my Ferality outfit. It's neat, huh? Let's check out to see what the thing says. Free scrungle. Check it out, guys. How do I get the camera there? Is that one or is that this one? This one. Your Audi commits tax fraud. know what to think about that. Oh, I get it. I get it. Severance. If anybody saw Severance, this is a Severance thing. The little thing on the head there, that's from Severance. Awesome. We got there. All right. Yeah. Passive smoking. Yeah. You like this? Yeah. This is a preview for next week. When I somehow magically have the ability to show off virality without what you just saw there, where my avatar loaded for, I want to say 3 minutes. See the back of the outfit? Absolutely beta. I didn't put anything on the back. Where's the camera? There's the camera. Let's do another pin. So for this avatar, the pants had this cool flower design on it, and I haven't had the heart to like remove it. I thought it was so cool that I left it on, even though it's not a really an on model thing to have that. I like it, so that's why it's there. A little bow. Yeah, I got a little bow back there, and it's red because I couldn't figure out where in the texture the thing was, so it's the same color of what it was before. So you're approaching me. Yeah. And my tail is huge. It used to be, if I was sitting down watching a movie with my friends, it would just be huge, just all over the place, just like a huge fat tail. What did that look like? I can show you. Nope, didn't look like that. That's my short tail. That's a lion tail. That's a thin tail now. That's what it looked like. This huge beast. Just imagine you're just sitting with your friends, you're just having a good time, and this huge beast is just filling up the entire sofa. It was just, it's too much. It's like I want less. In fact, like I started drawing the tail really small because a friend, Daigo, drew my character with a huge butt. And I'm like, that's the future. That's the future. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah. Would you snuggle the fuck out of my tail? Absolutely. Heckin' yeah. We could see it just came out of the dryer and floofed up real big. Bigness. Yes, I would allow this. Duff, you saved my bacon. And you're my first. Duff, I like you. Duff, I like you a lot. So that'd be cool. Yeah. Yep. Heckin' yeah. You give my tail all the brushies and pets. Get all the squitches. Heckin' yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Duff. Oh my gosh, all the love. All the love. This guy. Somebody like me to deserve somebody like him as my first collab. Oh, so Wednesday, right? if you're doing the, I'm thinking if on Wednesday, if we want to do the Warframe, let's do it when you usually go, and then I'll dip out so I can do my regular stream of my Stardew Valley. So I will do both. I'll do the Wolfram with you, and you can see my badge. I made my badge. Can you see my badge? This is my name. This is Roxy. Is this too small? I can't even tell. Can't even tell. You start at noon Eastern. That would be perfection. Perfection. Yeah, if you do your whole deal, start at noon, perfection. We could do like 3 or 4 hours. However you feel is worth it. And then 4 o'clock Eastern, my time, will be when I normally start my stream. Then I'll flip over to my stream and do 4 hours. I usually do 3 hours, but like if I'm doing Stardew Valley, I might do the 6 hours. So 6 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours of streaming. Maybe it'll be cool. Yeah. Tough if you're not gonna get to go to some now? Aww. Yeah, I already paid for it before I lost my job, so I already have it. Let's see. Clay says, if I'm reading this right, that it's well sized if you don't mind people getting close to stare at your chest. Okay. So that's what that's about. All right. There's my badge. You can see it. Roxy Cat. She, her, they, them. That's what I like for my my tutorials. Nope, that's not the word. Pronouns. Yeah. Did that work? Like a close enough to the camera for make it nice and fun? Yeah. I'm usually good. I'm usually pretty good. But dang it. I'm a streamer. I'm not dumb. I'm just being a silly goober. So I'm afraid to switch avatars again to go back to my regular. Do you think it would be safe for me? So I'm gonna stream for an hour and 20 minutes more. So, judging by how the last world change thing went, do you guys feel like it might be risky to switch worlds back to Finn's apartment? Because I think we can have a nice little vibe where we're at. Oh, we got a hydrate from Sensei Theo. Well, thank you. I will do that very thing, Sensei Theo. I would love to have a hydrate. Yeah. There we go. I learned my stuff. Oh, not even in the... Why did it not follow me? That's no good. You get a little scrunkle. I just rotated. I just moved slightly, and it gave me a scrunkle. Uh-oh. My face tracking turned off. My face tracking turned off. Oh, that's no good. Did the program close? My computer is just like trying its darndest not to explode. That's where I'm at. All right. Let me see if I can get it running again. VRC face tracker. Yeah, it crashed. Hey! Descrungled. Nice. Do not forget the water while in the VR. Yeah. Hi, Criminy. It's Criminy, right? We had a big discussion. Is Criminy? It's probably Criminy. Yeah. Yeah, we're just chilling out. I was talking about virality in the last world I was in. And then I tried to go through the little portal thing because I thought it would take me to a version of what they want to showcase from the old viralities of the past. But I thought it was going to be just an in-world thing that was already loaded in. But it's like, nah, we're going to go to a fresh new, probably a public world. And it's like, no, get the heck out. Thank you, Spider Goof. Are you going to give me a hug? Hug, hug. Hug, 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 hug. Yeah. The whole, like, Dr. Evil hugging thing. The plan for virality is to shove 2 bricks of dry ice in my PC to help it run cooler. Maybe that's it. Alright, so my tracking should be on. All I gotta do is switch avatars. Let's see if it'll work. I hope it'll work. You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe. Hey! Hey, my face tracking is running. Yes! Yeah. Yeah, face tracking. Yes, it's worth it. It didn't explode. No exploding allowed. But yeah. You voted for it, you get it. You get the VRChat. But yeah, so VRChat is a social game, right? It's all about making friends and doing fun things with your friends. Thing about doing that is that you don't know if the person that you're visiting wants to be on a stream. You don't know. So you gotta like plan that ahead of time. You gotta like plan stuff. Now I had an idea. Actually, it was an idea that was given to me. I can't remember who came up with it. But the idea was come up with a group and have a group instance. And that group is basically just people that I trust to come and visit and collab with me for a stream. Or just to visit, just to hang out. Just to get on the thing. Because it's a lot easier when I'm talking to people. I get to talk to you nice folks. Criminy asks, have I checked out the new Fantasy Life game? Big fan of Stardew Valley. Figured I would like it. So, my friend Boofer, another streamer that I support by checking out their streams, Boofer, is playing Fantasy Life these days. Yesterday, he paused on the Fantasy Life stream to play To a T from the same creator as Katamari Damacy. But yeah, I was watching it. I was watching the Fantasy Life. Looked really fun. So I don't currently have a capture card, an Elgato capture card, to hook up my other systems to my PC and to have them be able to be captured. So I have Nintendo Switch. I have PS2, PS3, PS4. Don't have PS5. My Xbox is Xbox 360, Xbox 360 Elite bricked. They're done. Can't do it. I can get it on Steam. Ooh. If I can get it on Steam, that changes everything. I didn't know I could get it on Steam. My gosh. I know, like, Nintendo's not, like, super duper popular right now for, like, the Switch 2, because it's too dang expensive for everybody. G-Quan, hello. This is me in VR. This is my face. Wow. Just my face in VR. You guys are used to seeing my face being animated by my VTuber that I made myself. But this, I was able to sculpt the hair. I was able to draw a texture to kind of look like my jacket, but I drew the jacket on the body because I didn't actually have a jacket or the ability to figure out how to model one and weight paint it and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't have a belt buckle that actually fits properly, so I just drew it on. Thank you. That's what it's all about. Just making people recognize me. It's still me. So yeah, that's when I want to show myself. I want to show that, like, I made things. It's like my art. I want people to know that I'm an artist. And, like, I guess that the big payoff is a Saturday stream, right, where I do artwork. And I've been using that time to do emotes. I could do more than that, but I don't know if you guys are okay with a 300-hour stream, because I don't think my brain could do that. I draw slow. I've been able to do emotes on our Saturday streams because emotes are pictures of my face, which I've drawn 100 times. I know how to draw my face. Claymoon says, main problem with the Switch 2 is the direction they're taking it. If you don't own the Switch, just the license to use it and the reserve the right to suspend that license. Yeah, that's, you know, not my favorite thing. I'm not into it. You know, I'm not into the idea of, like, you can't actually own anything. You can only rent the license to have something temporarily. And, like, as someone that grew up from the very beginning of video games, to, like, you know, Pong, freaking Atari, all that stuff, those were games. Those are physical items that I could plug into my system, that I could take to my friend's house. If you're saying that, like, if I want to play a game, I can't actually own it, I can only download it and rent it for a limited amount of time and pay for it every month. That doesn't sound cool. $80 to $90 games is going too far. Yeah, there's no game on this planet that I'd want to spend $80 to $90 on in order to play it. If this is a game that stars me, come over to my house, be my friend, do my taxes, I'm not going to spend $80 or $90 on it. It's not the thing I want. So yeah, I think that whatever their business plan is for that, because, you know, the world's crazy, world's on fire, all that fun stuff. Yep. I think I'm outside of the world of new games, and I'm okay with the idea of staying in the before times of gaming. That kind of mentality. Yeah. Since I am of the before days, I'm older than dirt. I'm okay with my Stardew Valley. I'm okay with, like, you know, cozy stuff. I'm not an uber-duber gamer. I'm just someone to just pass the time with you guys. That's what I want. Criminy said, started playing with 3DS again, and Nintendo killed their servers last year. No more multiplayer or any online service. That was pretty dirty. It's not my favorite thing. Not my favorite thing. $90 for a physical version of the new Zelda game. Yeah, like, I don't want to talk about politics and stuff, but I don't think this is great. For someone that is a fan of supporting video games from Japan, and then getting told that you can't do that. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Let's go back to retro gaming. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Because I'm not qualified to talk about it in a fun, smart way. And all it's going to do is get you guys feeling bad, and then getting me feeling bad to talk about it. So I'm going to go to something else. Yeah. Yeah, Criminy, I don't want to talk about it. Alright. Go back to retro gaming. Heck yeah. Yeah, everything old is new again. Steam. There's good old games. There's GOG. I guess there's Epic for like Fortnite or something. I know Epic. The Epic was a joke because it kept like feeding you all these free games to like use Epic. I don't really know Fortnite. If I start playing Fortnite and stuff, you guys can see that, like, I don't know what else to do. There's so many other things to do. If I'm playing Fortnite, that's me giving up. I'm not there yet. I think there's still hope for me as a streamer. So yeah, boatload of independence out there. Yes, indie games. Like I talked about that. Like I want to play indie games. I want to play, fun little like non-AAA things. Non-AAA. Indies. Indies nuts. Yeah. Art before Fortnite. Yeah. If I'm Fortnite it, that's it. And I have some streamer friends that love playing the Fortnite. But like I never grew up with a lot of 90s cartoons. I never saw Ed, Edd and Eddie. I never saw all these 90s animations and things. I never saw them. So I missed out on like that like animation shaping world. And I'm kind of just stuck with what I got. Man, you felt like I booted up Netflix? Yeah. So, I confess, I played a little bit of Fortnite. I've only played Lego Fortnite. And that's it. That's it. Looks like we have an incoming ad break. Y'all up for it? Let's have a little ad break, shall we? That'll make Mr. Bezos happy. That's what it's all about. All right. 3-minute ad. Then we'll talk about more things. I'm glad the computer's not exploding. Talk to y'all in 3 minutes. Free Scrungle. I didn't do anything. Why is it scrungling? I didn't do anything. Why is it scrambling? Not cool. Not all about it. Oh, apologies. I didn't mute myself. I'm enjoying a Pop-Tart. Pop-Tarts. Gotta love the Pop-Tarts. Straight from the heart, it's Pop-Tarts. "15 seconds left." Welcome back. I hope you guys... Alright, Criminy asks, FemV, Commander Shepard vibes. Yeah. Yeah, sounds fun to do a cyberpunk game, but buying a game is spending money. I'm not working. I'm trying to figure out how to make streaming my one job. So I'm kind of stuck with, like, I bought Dale and Dawson's stationary supplies game so I could be a part of that second collab I was invited to with 6 other players. 7 people in the whole thing. That was a $5 game. That was okay. $5. Thank you, Spider Goof. You buy it for me? Oh my god, you buy it for me. If my computer could run it, that would be cool. So my friend was telling me how there's like a furry mod for it, or there's like furry stuff. And she showed me lots of cool photos of her character being a very cool snow leopard kind of character. I'm like, okay, I get it. Because, like, I love when I get a chance to make myself in a game. I don't want to super limit myself to, like, not play games I can't make myself in. Like, I don't want to, like, not play games where I'm just stuck being a human. But if there's a chance, if there's one chance that I could be a kitty cat girl with a big butt, then I want to play a game. Game makers, let me be a character with a big butt. like Atlas, like the Atlas game. I tried Atlas. It was like, wow, the first game ever that I didn't have to like wish I could go beyond the size of the the abilities they let you do. 3070, I can run it. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that my PC stats were all visible to everybody, my specs, because I don't actually know what works. But yeah, that sounds fun. Sounds fun. I think I'll be playing my Stardew Valley for like a couple more months. I've seen the late game. Late game's scary. I think it'll take me a long time to get to the late game. Because I'm getting towards the end of year 1 of the game. And starting to see a lot of stuff like unlock, learning about more of the stuff, learning the difference between what is the vanilla game, what was in the Stardew Valley expanded that I have in there, trying not to do expanded stuff before I've done vanilla stuff. Yeah, having fun. Yeah, and I took out the thing in the game where I could marry somebody or have kids. But I don't know. All I gotta do is just slide a mod out of the folders, and then anything can happen. Anything can change. Clay Moon, have a good break. Have some good food. I ran out of apples. I was gonna have more apple slices with my cinnamon Pop-Tart, and it would have been divine. But I ran out. I gotta buy more. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is working out okay. Yeah. Y'all being good? Y'all being good, little beans? Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. I'm like, as I'm grabbing things, I'm grabbing windows. It's like, I'm grabbing windows you can't see. I got 2 windows for my 2 monitors. Oh, hi, Cubic Guru. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Cubic Guru. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Meow. Ooh. All right. So what should we do? We got 1 hour left. We're slowing down and chilling out. I had an accident with accidentally loading up a new world. I didn't want to. Chiquan, aww, going for a cuddle. Aww. You just head pets. Mommy. Head pet. Head pet. Yeah. 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 Yeah, my friend that helped me out with my audio on my main microphone, not this one on the VRChat side, was able to give me tips on getting my audio to sound better. And she does ASMR stuff. Wonderful ASMR stuff. Like the audio, like all these levels of audio, so it feels like you're in the thing, you're being addressed and made comfortable. Yeah. What's on the schedule for tomorrow? Thank you for asking. Tomorrow's schedule, that's my art day. We're gonna do more emotes. Last week was kind of we had our level 3 hype train, and I was like, I'll do a train. Let's make train happen. So I drew a train and then kind of stumbled with the thought of how do I animate it. But Redberg was able to give me some good tips on how to animate the wheels. So there's that. So I can put time into animating the train, or there's 3 more emotes. There's 3 more emote slots. So we can do more of that too. I think a nice silly face or something would be fun. Like, some of my favorite emotes out there are animated. But they're also paid for by a really successful streamer. They probably commissioned someone, an artist. I'm an artist too. But making animated stuff, I can do a couple of things. I can do a couple of frames. But I don't have a lot of experience with it. But I want to try and animate that train too. So maybe I'll just do a little silly little emote. Yeah. And something else that I have been doing on my art streams is the karaoke. At the very end, I would do 1 or 2 karaoke songs. With my decision to do multi-streaming for as much content as I can possibly do, I no longer have the ability to separate my audio into channels that wouldn't be on the VOD. So what that means is that's why you're not hearing copywritten music right now. Or it's at least it's music I've gotten on a service that I pay for. I didn't feel like it was enough of an idea, if it was fantastic for me to not stream on YouTube and only on Twitch, then I would do it. But for me to multi-stream, it possibly makes a future happen where I could possibly get payment on YouTube. Maybe maybe in a year, maybe in a couple years, depending on how my growth is. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's worth the effort. But running voice mod was a huge chunk of my resources, and a reason why I couldn't really run the VRChat at the same time. So I absolutely can't run my voice mod. Voice mod I only use 1 time a week, and that's just during karaoke. Those fun little things where it switches over, looks like I'm in a video, and then my audio suddenly gets good. That was for that. I could still do that, but I wouldn't be able to send it to YouTube because I cannot have it on there. So I either can have multi-streaming, where I have something on YouTube and Twitch, or I have something just on Twitch that I could have copywritten audio on there, on the channel that doesn't wind up on the VOD. And I probably shouldn't talk about this too much, but that's the reason for it. So what I'm saying is we'll just have art tomorrow and no singing, if that's cool. I love karaoke so much. But yeah. And the YouTube side early before the karaoke. I'd have to stop the stream. Because in order to have the Twitch VOD where I can separate my audio, I have to have my OBS set to specifically the Twitch streaming things. I can't just turn it off on one of the things because it'll be still set up. Because then my Twitch VOD would get muted because it would have copywritten audio on the channel that's actually on the VOD. My first couple of streams were muted because I didn't have the VOD settings correct. Yeah, I can choose to like not have my stuff audible in the VOD because I mean I don't think anybody watches a Twitch VOD. Have you ever met someone that watched a Twitch VOD? Yeah, I had plenty of singing on there. YouTube does not support the channel separation settings. Yep, that's correct. At least in my current setup, I searched far and wide the audio separation where you can have channels that are not actually on the VOD. You can only have that if you're just doing it to Twitch. If you're doing it to YouTube, you don't have that ability. Yeah, rarely watch VOD. VOD is used for capturing clips, though. Yep, and that's what I do. Every single day I put out another clip. I use Nexus Clips to look at my streams and then find something good, and then we make entertainment. And it's also feeding an AI details about who I am, which probably isn't great, but it's a service I'm paying for, and I'm using it every day. If it gets one person, if one person finds out who I am from looking at my videos on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, if one person comes out like, wow, I found out who you are because of this, then it was all worth it. Days, weeks, months of work. Worth it if one person comes in and says, I know about you because of that. It's worth it. Yeah, because otherwise it's just like, this will be the only people that ever see my Twitch stream forever until it closes down. No, you have to go get people. You have to go everywhere else and get people and bring them into your Twitch. The actual Twitch stream is having fun and celebrating all the work that you've did looking around the whole world and finding people. The actual Twitch stream is the celebration of that. Yeah. 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 DJ Squirrel, hello, welcome. We're having our VRChat day. My system could barely run. So I'm not gonna test it by exploring around and having all this fun and seeing all my friends and doing all the things that I normally do in VRChat. VRChat's a social game, and it's pretty dang scary. When your system can't handle seeing somebody else, like, oh hey, how are you? Here's my friend over here. Yeah, can't have that. You can't have it. You can't have it. It's not recommended. My screen disappeared because I dipped down. Dip down. Dip down. Oh, it went over here. Well, that's fun. Yeah, let's just flip it all around there. Okay, let's see what's going on in chat. Yeah. AI Roxy will live on the internet forever. Oh my God. I mean, I'm not going to live forever. So hopefully it comes up with something good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Crimea. I'm glad you're checking out DJ Squirrel's Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, Epiphany. I gotta do a shout out to my friend. I do it. I can figure it out. I can do it in VR because I have the skills. I can do it. SQ. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? I did it! Did a shout out to my friend in VR. Oh my gosh, we got a Southern accent. We have a southern accent redeem from Clay Moon. Well, Clay Moon, I'll do my best shot. Well, howdy, y'all. This here's Moxie Cat, and I just want to say welcome to the ranch, as it were. Well, down here on the farm, let's have a little look-see around. How we doing over here? How are we doing? Diddly darn it. Well, it looks like, whoop, we got ourselves a fun little thing here. We have ourselves a strange little Mobius strip made out of cheese. Down here on the farm, I don't cotton to it, but I gotta say, this little mouse, he's working real hard. He's trying to get around that Mobius strip of cheese. And I was just standing next to it this whole time. And I'm like, this little guy needs a break. He's just hopping and bopping around. He just needs himself a little break. But dang it, I believe this guy can go for the gold. This little feller's doing his darndest. Gotta support the mice. Ain't that a hoot? Ain't that a kick in the teeth? What else? What else is going on up here? Whoa! Yeah. There are dancing streamers that I watch that do some really fun things with a VRChat camera. And I don't know how they do it. I just think it's cool. There's one where, like, she reaches out for the camera, grabs it, pulls it down to her belly button, looking up at her face, and then she wobbles around, wobble. And then she swings the camera out, still pointed at her face. It goes up and back, looks at her butt, comes back up, goes into place, and then she resumes her dance. It's great. I can't do it. Can't figure out how to do it yet. Yeah, there's that. Oh, Cubic Guru. You like it if I'm up in there? What? Oh, not that face. Fun stuff. Yeah. That's something that's fun in VRChat. You can change your height. What's it gonna do if I try to do it? Are my things not gonna be in my reach anymore? Let's see how cursed this winds up becoming. Let's see how bad this can be. How bad this can be. Whoa. Too big. Oh, Grant. Of course Grant is going to say bigger. How you doing, Grant? Oh my gosh. Great idea. Let's give a shout out to my friend Grant. I can do it. I'm in VR, but I have access to my keyboard. Access to my keyboard. Grant is a very cool streamer. I was watching him when he was playing Mafia 2. And I was loving it. And I forgot to say lurk when I was beginning to lurk. And then he might have asked questions of me that I couldn't hear. So I forgot to say I was lurking. Bam! That is a link to my friend. Ooh. Yeah. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my golly. Oh my gosh, my golly. Ooh, Grant, you were playing Claire Obscura Expedition 33? I was watching Hope Dreams play that thing. And it's such a heavily story-filled game that I didn't see the beginning of it. I didn't know what the heck was going on. But it was really, really stylish. Very, very cool. Very, very glad that that's getting done. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it, Grant. That's really fantastic that you're playing it. I want to kind of play that myself a little bit, but I don't know if I am the right vibe for a very complex, timing-based RPG fighting game. You're in Act 2 now. Okay, good. Yeah, because any kind of like sweating games, I'm no good at. I don't have the personality for it. Ooh, nope. So, do I move myself around? Nope. Man, why does that face pop up? I don't want to do that if I'm moving my body around. Not my favorite. All right, I can move myself around. That's okay, and that camera follows. So I can walk around. Hey, camera following. Nice. This is the VRChat hub world. This is what tells new players how to use their brand new headset they got for Christmas. Started by ex-Ubisoft peeps, not all of the 33 devs, but some of them. 33! Neat! Oh, that's interesting that that number came up. Yeah. This is a nice, fun, performant little world. I think it's pretty fun. See, I like this shape of the window here because it like emphasizes my boobs. Like, what if my boobs went in the window? Huh? That's what my art brain does. Not that complicated. It takes place in France. I mean, like there's fun parody outfits. And I know Ubisoft is very French, but you can have parody outfits where all the characters are wearing like very like red berets, white and black striped tops, a red scarf tied around the neck, very 60s of the the fantasy France, not real France. Yeah. Simple brain like simple things. Yes. Yeah. Roxy doesn't need really complex stuff. I'm not an uber gamer that you can like, oh my gosh, this uber good speed run. Is Roxy good enough to can Roxy commit an entire year of learning the speed run to like be the best in the world? That's not me. That's not me. I'm the cozy game streamer. So that's as deep as I'm gonna be able to get. Yeah, we got a half hour left. Yeah, sorry I was like scrambling a little bit with like what to do to how to entertain you guys for VRChat. But yeah, so the VRChat hub directs you to various games they figure would be fun. Boxing, that looks fun. But you know, it says public. And something says public, it means you're going to see random people. Now, I think it's good to meet new friends, right? In VRChat, you usually just go to friends plus worlds. So people that are already following you, that are already friends with you, that you've accepted that they are your friend, they can visit you, or you can visit them. Like, you can visit them if you are set to joinable. Right now, I'm not set to joinable. I'm set to, like I can choose to accept people coming to visit. Somebody requested off of me. but only one person. If I became popular, more people would request to be a part of my stream. As I was telling folks earlier, I feel like it would be smart for me to make a group and then make group instances where I visit places, and then the only people that can come visit me are people that I have vetted that are okay with being on a stream. That people that'll be nice and not try to take over the stream. It's like cool. Like why does the person want to join me? Do they want to help support like a team up thing? Like, are we making something fun together? Or do they just want a chance to advertise their own thing? Like, when you're a streamer, right? You try it as hard as you can to find more people to watch your stream. So it's understandable that people would want to advertise to where you know that people are. But I don't want to do that to my friends because, like, they want to do a nice little stream that's entertaining. And if they allow me to be on there, I want to support their stream. Like, I'm my limited experience doing community theater. I know the value of not pulling focus. What does that mean? That means, like, this guy on the side will have a scene up ahead, but they don't have the scene yet. So they don't want the audience to look at them until their scene comes up, you know? They don't pull focus until it's time for them to do it. So that's what I'm all about. I don't want to pull focus when it's not my turn. Because I will have a turn, but it's not immediate. You gotta wait for it. Gotta wait for it. Let's have the weird portal in the background. We're suggesting that VRChat is a weird, funky portal to a new land of adventure. There we are. Adventure. Adventure. Grant, have a great... Yeah. Have a great one, Grant. Thank you so much for coming by. Lay. Group idea? The scratching pole. Yeah, okay. Yeah, scratching pole. That's fun. I used to have a website a long time ago with my artwork on it called VRChat Scratch Pad. Get it? So, little silly little kitty cat things. That's what I'm all about. So I got some lore, huh? I got some lore. I should make it a redeem to check out my lore of the future. Huh, what happened to my YouTube? Did that go down? No, it's still streaming. That's fun. We have 4 people watching on the YouTube, and we have 30 watching on the Twitch. Heckin' yeah. Yeah. Scratch pad. Maybe I'll do scratch pad. Roxy's Alley Cats. Aw. Yeah. We're just a bunch of alley cats. Hopefully somebody adopts us someday. Why do I have a collar with a jingle bell on it? Lore. I haven't figured anything out. You guys can help me. Why do I have a collar with a bell on it if I'm not owned by anybody? Am I owned by somebody? Am I owned by you? I don't know. Lore. Figure it out. Why am I pink? Why am I pink? I've had many reasons over the years why I'm pink. I've written a couple different stories, and I wanted to fit myself into it. So I'd make a different origin for each of those stories based on what the story is, where I can fit in. Lore. Yeah. You must bell the cat, yes. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. I want people to know I'm coming up. Jingle, 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 jingle. Here I am, here I am. I like attention. That's why I have Jingle Bell. So you can hear me. You can hear me. Oops. Eee. Ooh. Ah. Yeah. I'm not pink. I'm pink. Yeah. Yeah, I did, that was one of my nicknames on a little chat thing. I was the Pank Punk. Thank you. I'm pink because girl. Well, we have DJ Squirrel saying hydrate. I guess I'll hydrate. Let's do it. Let's hydrate. Hydrate. I need to switch the camera to look at my ass. Maybe that's what I gotta learn how to do. Gotta figure out. Let's see. We have pins. Where's my pin? Boom. There we are. There's my water on the ground. Yeah. I have my original camera set up from when I was sitting at the computer desk in Finn's apartment. So, yeah, it took a couple tries to do that kind of thing and have it feel comfortable. I'm starting to feel more comfortable doing it. But yeah, I didn't want to be just a VRChat streamer because I don't think I can. As you can tell, I really was kind of reaching after a while for like what to talk about and how to be entertaining. Like, I haven't done a just chatting stream yet. Like, I'd have to come up with cool things. And I want to know like what the rules are about, you know, watching videos, right? Watching TikToks and things. Because currently, my For You section of TikTok is just pointing me towards other furry streamers. Now, that's fun, but like, can I do that? Can I do that? Just like sitting and watching those and maybe pausing and saying a couple things? Is that transformative enough? Is that fun? Would people like that? I don't know. How do I ask? I guess I can ask on my Discord. Go from there. Yay! My gosh. Yeah. Yeah, like I can do a 6-hour Stardew Valley stream because I'm just sitting in a chair and I'm commenting on what I see. And the things that I'm seeing are changing. But like to be in VRChat and I can't visit my friends, VRChat without the social game without the social, I can just be an entertaining, fun, female shape. But like, how long can I do that? How long can I do that and have it be a fun, entertaining thing? Like, cause that's what I'm doing it for. Like, my numbers are great right now. They're fantastic. So maybe whatever I'm doing is good. Maybe I should do more of this. I don't know. Cutie. 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 Little. Look at that little one. Look at that little one. La 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 la. Look at you. Down there. little chin scratch. A little chin scratch for you. Yeah? Is that weird? Is that fun? Can I do ASMR? I don't know. Is that fun? I don't know. Because I want to be, whatever I do, I want it to be legit. I want it to be coming from me. Like I'm just not being anything other than myself, you know? If I'm doing a character, right? If I'm reading a voice in Stardew Valley, I want it to sound like I'm making that character come to life. I like that. I like doing that. Now, 3 hours solo chatting seems like a lot. Yeah. I couldn't do this right away. Like, that's something you get better at. I'm getting better at the yap. I'm getting better at the yap. And the fact that you're tuning in this long means I'm doing better. I'm doing better as a streamer. Yeah. Support your stream by talking in chat and stuff. Thank you for talking in chat. So that helps me with stuff. I'm great with Stardew voices, Fishkey. Thank you. I'm starting to have like ideas of like what I want the characters to sound like consistently. Where that like if I played Undertale or something, I'd have to lock in right away from the jump. But everybody's seen Undertale. Everybody already known about Undertale, and people who haven't played Undertale are people that don't really like the fandom and all that. Because I got to play the game before the fandom. I got to see it like a streamer was doing it, and then it would get to the part where I was in the game, and I would pause that. I'd play the game, and then I'd play the stream to see like how they did, yeah, for the part that I did. So I got to play the game without knowing where it was going to go. And that felt pretty good. Did I know about the pacifist thing from the beginning? No. The first time I fought Toriel, I accidentally killed her. But then I stopped, and I immediately, because it was an accident, I immediately stopped the game and restarted it. And the game was like, hey, we know what you did. We know what you did. So at the end of the game, it's just like, we saw that thing that you did. So we're going to shake our finger at you. So that was my ending of the game. That I restarted it and then went on pacifist. Glennoning says, I need to play the Earthbound Halloween mod. Thing by Toby that came out before Undertale. Ooh! Because, like, Undertale was such a love letter to Earthbound. That would be fun. That would be really, really fun, Glennoning. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you get a chance to show people the fun stuff of that. I love Toriel. I love base Toriel from the game. I love what fans have made the character to be. The Deltarune Toriel is fun too, because it kind of felt like that was more the creators deciding solidly of what the character was, while they're aware of the fans and how the fans decided the character was. So I think that's probably a good way to go forward with an IP. It's just like, yeah, we know of what you guys are doing with the stuff, but we have our own thing, but we know about it. We know about it. It's because like when they're going forward on the social media, like, yeah, can you just use a different hashtag? Can you use Undertale, TAIL? Can you just do that? And then, so just so we can separate it. Just to keep it off the main tags. That'd be cool. That'd be great. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Edgy? Edgy. Yeah. There's a lot of edginess to Undertale. Like, the ending of it feels very edgy. The whole, like... Ooh, I don't want to spoil Undertale. Would I be spoiling Undertale? By talking about... Furries are too powerful. Marshmallow Bits. Hey, Marshmallow Bits! Can I give you a shout out? I can do it. I can do it 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. Do it 9 times. Yeah, before I was trying to use the virtual keyboard, my system was so stressed that I could barely... I'd like type a letter and it's like, did it type? Did it do it? Are we doing it? Marshmallow Bits I met at Unnamed and Solo's party, which I'm going to tonight. I'm gonna be at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I just want to say hi to people, make sure everybody's doing okay, see how people's weeks were. Did they do well? The last game you're playing was Once Human. Ooh, Once Human. Wasn't that a game from the people that did Crystal Dynamics? Is it Crystal Dynamics? No problem, Marshmallow Bits. Yeah, you're fun and you're funny. Well, Glendening did stretch and hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Crack, crack, crunch, crunch, crunch. And hydrate for the my friend. My friend gets hydrate. Big. What's this angle like? Is this angle good? Whoa, that angle is not so good. That's too good. That angle is too good. Can't have the angles be that good. Was that bad? Is that angle okay? I don't want to be too lewd. Okay. Spider Goof, you got a warning from my bot to not spam so many symbols. So I'm not sure what that means, but my apologies. Let's see what your message was. Oh, that's just a bunch of hearts. Come on, that's great. But it was 7 at once. Does Nightbot not like a bunch of emotes? What's going on? That's weird. Alright. I got 14 more minutes. Am I gonna walk off? Nope. Gotta change my battery real quick. Yeah. All right. As we get towards the end of stream, Mr. Bezos is going to want me to do more ads, so I'm going to snooze them at the very end and then raid out. That'll be in 13 minutes. Clay Moon, that makes sense. Setting is like X number in a row or something. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to make a Ko-Fi link appear on the screen. I will fix that later. for a VRChat stream. So I used the advice given to me by Unnamed that the camera I'm using in the game is not the streaming camera. I'm using the streaming camera with the spout input. What that means is it's a little bit more performant, I think. Like this is going to be a little bit smoother than what my stream would be if I was just doing the regular streaming camera, but it's going to be a little choppy. Unnamed is a good bean. Yeah, Unnamed is doing fantastic work filming TikToks and things. TikToks that they do, they go in VRChat and they film some shorts, and they're fun and they're funny. And on TikTok, I'm just using clips from my stream. Just little bits under a minute, trying to bring people in. I think it's working. I think so. But like, I'll do something and it gets like 20 views. I'll go like, ooh, that wasn't so good. And then I'll get the TikTok where I posted a short of me giving props to my friend Duffwuff, who I did my first collab with, when he came in for a collab. I mean a raid, and me giving all the props to him for doing the raid. I got like 680 views on that. That was like mind blowing. So something was different. Where like one thing was recommended on the algorithm for this, and not recommended an algorithm for that. And then like someone that doesn't get so inspired to go like, oh, let me click on this and see all the other stuff that they did. They don't do that. So don't really know how algorithms work, but I hope the Robo can be my friend. Robo, be my friend. I give you head pets. I pet you, Robo. I pet you. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, 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 pet. Is that fun? I've seen, yeah. A weird thing hits. Yeah, you can't control it. All you can do is like put out the best stuff that you can do and hope something hits or something gets shared. So much of it hits because someone sees something and they share it with their friends. That's the trick. If you can come up with something that's funny or original, or it hits just right, it'll do it because you did something original, and because it was shared by someone to someone else to someone else to someone else. That like those magical days when people shared stuff with their friends. Is your comedy the right meme? Is it a meme? Can you make a meme? Is it a good meme? I don't know. I'm terminally online, but like making a meme, not so good at it. I mean, I'm making some silly emotes with some dumb faces, but like, is an emote gonna hit if it's a trace? If I'm gonna trace somebody else's art? Is that how I do it? Are my shorts gonna be funny if I'm just acting out the parts of something that somebody else wrote from an animation? Is that what I do? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna hit. You never know. You can't control it. You can only do the best stuff you can. Can 8 get pets too? Aw. Is 8 your little froggy friend? There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Like, a friend of mine, he had one video go viral. a video of him like at the gun range. I haven't seen this friend in a long time, but like they went to the gun range with one of their guns, and they just happened to use the gun, and it looked neat, and that hit. It exploded, but nothing else they ever did hit. Like they had one meme. Like you gotta hand it to people that do a meme, right? Like they do one thing, and they try to like capitalize on it, do something else. At the very best, they might be a guest on a show somewhere where somebody's like, we must analyze these people that are part of memes because we wish for money as well. We wish for success. And like you can't control whether it's going to hit or not. Why does that face happen? I don't want to do that face. There. Yeah, a lot of... So, people that don't know VRChat, hand gestures will give you facial expressions. I can't even do the rock and roll thing. Yeah. So that's a thing that like I can do with one hand too. And like I've been on VRChat since 2019. Like I'm just used to doing it. I'm used to just like expressing myself by like doing hand gestures and things. It's fun. But the face tracking helps. But the face tracking like will blend with whatever I do. Like so like I have more options. Yeah. If this headset breaks, can't afford to get another one. Like I was working when I got this. But if it breaks, I can't afford to get another one. So then there'll be no more VRChat streams. But at least now I have a VTuber that I drew in Live 2D. So people can actually see me. I can continue doing games and things. But if this breaks, that's it. Until I hit the lottery, I haven't been doing the lottery. Haven't been doing the lottery. My friend told me it's the what did he say? Tax for the dumb or something like that. Oh no, it's the tax for the people that don't know statistics, something like that. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. That's really rough. You say that. Oh, I can lift the camera up. Well, that's fun. That's good to know. Good to know I can do that. So what did we learn today? What did we learn? We learned that I can do limited things in VR with streaming because I need to be able to run OBS and my thing. We learned... Lottery's a tax on stupidity. Oh my god. That's a good one, Redberg. We learned that my Discord... I'm gonna snooze this ad. So I want to end here. Silly, Mr. Bezos. Alright. Aww. Yeah. I'll go see what my Discord did and try to fix whatever I had. And then hopefully figure out a new invite code. So that should be okay. Yeah. Somebody in chat, in this Twitch chat, probably saw the Discord thing and immediately threw a bot on there. to wreak havoc. Yeah. I'll try to see what I can fix. So let's look at rating somebody, shall we? It's going to take a little extra effort for me to figure out how to properly do that while I'm in VR. Because I want to raid someone that I know. So the regular means of doing it, I want to go on Twitch. Come on, man. All right. I know who I'm gonna raid. Now that I know that, let me... Nope. Okay. I know who to raid. Now let's see if that shows up on my raid thing here. What do I also want to do? I want to have my credits running. Huh. It must have crashed. Well, that's not great. All right, that's that. Reloaded that. Good. Good, good, good. Roll credits live. Good. All right, that works. All right, let's raid somebody. We can do this. Credits are running. So I'll be able to run credits. All right, good. All right, it's going to show me VRChat streams. Oh. All right. Yeah. We were going to do one thing. Let's do another thing. Right. Keep thinking. Ah, that's who we'll raid. So we're gonna raid. Come on. It's harder with a joystick. Come on. There we are. We're gonna raid my friend Cisco Clown, who just got back from Confuzzled. You might have met Cisco Clown, the very, very first VRChat stream that I did. He joined, or they joined. And I didn't have my audio settings correct, so we couldn't hear them. So in return, I would love to raid. All right, let's get the raid started. Now I'm going to go to my ending screen. Good luck with a raid message. I can't do it while in VR. I'll go to my ending screen here. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in VR. We had a fun time. I just got to be myself and chat with you guys. I just wish my system was better. All right. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have artwork happen. We're going to do art. We're going to do art tomorrow. Maybe another emote. Maybe I'll do some more animation on the train. We'll figure it out. Figure it out tomorrow. I'm gonna animate or draw. We'll figure it out. All right, let's do it. Come on, dismiss. All right. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Ending. Come on. Come on, screen. Work with me. Alright, I'll do this over here. This thing is not working. There we are.